Hello YouTube, Nick here. I'm back with another review, this time of the WE Glock 17 Generation 4. Now just before I start, I just want to say please like, share and subscribe, all of which would be a great help. So, let's get to it. Now when you get your pistol, you obviously are going to get it in a box. Being in the UK, it's possible that it might be different to other places around the world, but this is how I got mine. Plain cardboard box with just a sticker on the front, it pretty much saying everything you need to know. And what is in the gun. Not exactly everything you need to know, but you know what I mean. What is in the gun, what you're paying for. So I'm going to be showing you the black edition today. So when you open up your box, you get one pistol, obviously. One magazine, depending on what you pay for, and these little extending grips, and the 2 pins for them as well. Now you might be wondering why my pistol never came with a manual. Now honestly, I'm not entirely sure why. It's possible that I lost it, and it's possible that it just never came with one. But I just like to tell myself it never came with one. But anyways, I'm not entirely sure, but let's just get to it. Now, if we first look at the trademarks of the pistol, now there's a lot of trademarks of this gun, and they've done really well to make it seem like the real thing without using their original trademarks. So as you can see here, it says G17 Tactical, instead of Glock 17 Austria, like the original thing. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure what 9x19 is here, but I believe it is on the real thing. If you know, do say in the comments, and do let me know. So, like I was saying, obviously, they weren't, WE weren't given permission to use the original trademarking of the real Glock. So, it's not a big deal, but they have done well to make it seem realistic and like the real thing. So on the outer barrel, as you can see here, it is silver, and honestly, I don't think I did the best job of removing the paint. I just didn't really like the fact of this like shinier area where the paint kind of rubbed off from the slide lock. But anyways, on the pistol it says WE Tactical. That is what it is, and I know that because it says WE Tactical here, and then it's got some numbers. And then, I believe that is just some WE insignia. And then the same here and there as well. Here, obviously, you've got the same thing as on the outer barrel. And then on the grip, you have made in Taiwan, like most pistols from WE. And then also you have wetactical.co.ltd. At the bottom, it has patent pending. Not sure if that's what's on the real thing, but not a big deal. On the other side of the grip, it's got Gen 4 instead of the real thing that would have Glock. Completely understandable, because obviously, like I said before, they weren't given permission to use the original trademarks. So now if I go to the build of the gun, so the top slide is fully metal, and it is a gas blowback. The grip is a very strong plastic, not sure what it is. And again, if you do know what this plastic is, do say in the comments below. That would be a great help. I was going to say, on the other side, I will find out on the internet and do some more research and put it in the description below what patent pending, if it is on the real thing. But I'll find that out for you guys. And then, like I was saying before, really strong plastic. The grip is really nice, really sturdy, so I haven't got the biggest hands in the world, but even though that happens, my hand fits perfectly around this. I can reach the mag release perfectly. The mag release is plastic, and also if you do have bigger hands, and it's a bit too small for you, all you have to do is use one of these extenders. It goes straight on like that and clips in, and then you've got the larger one with the slats in it. That goes on and clips straight in there like so. If I just show you, that goes in at the bottom and clips like that. So now it's bigger. Now, if I just put those to the side, these pins, you'd remove this pin here, and put a longer pin through, just to give it that more sturdiness, if that makes sense. Less chance of it going anywhere. As it is a blowback, you do have a really nice slide lock here. And if I just give you an example of the blowback system, and then if we let the slide lock do its thing, and it stops right there. It is a perfect slide lock, never doesn't work whenever I'm shooting. So now I think I'm going to go on to maybe the plastic parts of the gun. So like I was saying before, the bottom half, the grip is plastic, the mag release is plastic, again really strong plastic, and the trigger is also plastic. I wasn't really that happy about the trigger being plastic, but you know, you can't have everything. And also I guess if anything does happen to it, I'm not sure what would, because nothing has gone wrong with this pistol yet. It's probably quite easy to find a replacement, and it's not going to cost a lot either. This is really nice. It has a trigger safety, so obviously how those work, you have that out there, and in order to pull the trigger, you have to pull that down. So without pulling it, it's not going anywhere, but if I pull it, it's going back. You have a trigger lock safety down here, so if you clip that, even with pulling the safe, it's seriously not going anywhere. So that is really good. Now the metal features, the sights at the top are actually plastic, but they are unbelievable sights. This gun is extremely accurate. So you see there, it's got the white box, and then if you see at the end it has the white dot. Overall, I have to say that the sights, I guess if you wanted to change them to make it look a bit nicer, if you wanted to pimp out the gun, you could easily do that. All you have to do, remove one screw here, take out the blowback housing, and then there's a screw that removes that sight. Really easy. And yeah, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do a really quick disassembly. So what you do is you pull it back. This is how I do it. Put the slide lock there, pull it down, and then push down these two little latch thingies. These are two little buttons. So you push those down, unhook the latch, unhook the slide stop, and it comes straight off. And this just goes down to the side, and here you are. This is your slide. So you have your recoil spring and recoil spring guide here. Put that down, and then you have your outer barrel and inner barrel, both of which are full metal. Outer barrel is also obviously full metal, like I just said. Here, as you can see, I didn't do the best job of the removing of the paint, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. All I have to do is just sand it down just that little bit. And then your inner barrel, honestly, I'm kind of just having a guess here, but I believe the inner barrel is brass. But if you do know, do say in the comments below. Here, let me just see if you can see that. Get the light in. Focus. There you go. That there is your hop. So obviously, for your hop up. So how this goes in, you have the inner barrel in there, and it literally just hooks in with that little latch there. So then once you've got that, this is your blowback housing. It is just the stock blowback housing, so it's not upgraded or anything. And like I was saying before, really easy to remove it. One screw there, and out comes the blowback housing and the top sight. And at the bottom, as you can see there, just one screw as well. So to put it back together, all you do, get outer barrel, inner barrel, that goes straight in. Push it to the back. Then you get your recoil spring and guide. Make sure you have this part with a notch in it at the top. Goes straight in like so. And there you go. And it goes straight back on. And it's done. Really quick disassembly. Really, really nice gun. Also, what's great about the outer barrel is the fact that it's threaded. So if you wanted to, you could put on an adapter and you could use it to hide a silencer or suppressor. I mean, you could use it to put on a silencer or a suppressor to hide an extended barrel. And also, if we just take that off, at the bottom, you also have a rail, which is also perfect if you wanted to put on a laser, a torch. If you manage to put on a grenade launcher, now that, to be honest, would be awesome. If someone managed to do that, please send me a message with a picture of it, because that would be amazing. So, overall of the gun, I have to say it is an amazing gun. I definitely do recommend it. Extremely accurate, extremely sturdy, really nice in the hand. I didn't buy this gun. I was gifted this gun. I believe it was £98 to £100, somewhere around there, depending on what you pay for. If you pay for an extra magazine, obviously. Really nice gun. Definitely recommend it. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good day.